Let's look into the secrets of amber as a healing crystal. In this video, we're going to cover its formation, delve into its history, reveal its potent healing powers, and many other benefits it has besides. So if you're looking to learn about amber, this is the video for you. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Natural Living. It is lovely to have you here. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like before we get going. Right, without further ado, let's learn all about amber. So amber is formed through a natural process that spans millions of years, involving the fossilization of tree resin, or sap. So here is a step-by-step overview of how amber is made. Certain trees, particularly ancient conifers, produce a kind of resin as a defense mechanism against injury or disease. So this sticky substance exudes from the tree bark, capturing organic material such as things like insects, plant debris, and microorganisms. I'm sure we've all seen those lumps of amber with little bugs in them. This is how they kind of get trapped. They're basically trundling along and step into this kind of tree sap that's dribbling down the tree, and they get stuck in it, and that's how they get preserved. So over time, this resin that has seeped out from the trees gets buried under layers of soil and sediment. And this burial basically helps to protect the resin from the environment and exposure to the elements, and stops it from decomposing basically. So as the resin is buried deeper and deeper over millions and millions of years, it undergoes a series of chemical and physical changes. The volatile components within the resin basically evaporate or break down over time, and the resin then hardens through polymerization, which is a process where smaller molecules link to form larger, more stable molecules. So stay with me. The hardened resin continues to undergo changes, gradually transforming into a substance known as copal. With again further time and more geological processes such as pressure and heat, copal eventually matures into what we would call amber. This final transformation can take millions of years, so it takes a very, very long time. And geological movements such as tectonic shifts can basically bring this amber containing sediment closer to the surface of the earth basically. And then things like erosion and other natural processes help to expose the amber, making it accessible for miners and people to find it. Amber's formation is a slow and complex process, but it does result in a very beautiful fossilized resin, often containing, beautiful inclusions. So this one has got, I think this is seeds in this ring. I did once see someone comment that this is obviously fake. It's definitely not fake. I've got it from a credible jeweler's. But yes, I think perhaps because it does look so almost too good to be true, it doesn't look real. But yeah, this is a genuine piece of amber. Amber is often referred to as the gold of the sea, and it has a rich history that is surrounded by lots of different lore across cultures and civilizations. So here we're going to deep dive into the historical significance and myths that are associated with amber. So it has been used by humans since the Neolithic period. Archaeological findings reveal that it was used for decorative purposes such as things like jewelry and amulets, as well as medicinal and more religious reasons. During antiquity, amber was a highly prized commodity. So the Amber Road was an ancient trade route that transported amber from the Baltic Sea across to the Mediterranean. This trade route facilitated the exchange of amber for goods like spices, textiles, and metals, which made it a really, really important part of the economy back then. Of course, amber beads have also been found in Egyptian tombs dating back to 3200 BC. So it was used in various religious and burial rites for them, and believed to offer protection as they move on into the afterlife. The Romans also valued amber highly and carved it into lots of intricate decorative pieces. Pliny the Elder wrote about amber's beauty and its use in medicine. Ancient civilizations believed amber had healing properties, as we do now, and used it to treat various ailments. They would ground amber down into a powder, which was then ingested or applied to wounds to alleviate pain and promote healing. I do not recommend you try this at home. Amber amulets were then worn to protect against things like evil spirits and negative energies. It was thought to purify the body and the mind and provide spiritual and physical protection too. One of the most famous myths surrounding amber is its association with the Heliades, who are the daughter of Helios, the sun god, which I think is kind of similar to the sunstone story that we told the other day. So according to the legend, after their brother Phaeton died, the Heliades were transformed into poplar trees, and their tears of grief hardened into amber, which is a really sweet tale, kind of sad as all Greek myths are, but I do love a bit of Greek myth. Whereas in Norse mythology, Amber was believed to be the tears of Freya, who was the goddess of love, beauty, and fertility. It was said that when she cried for her missing husband, her tears turned into gold and amber upon hitting the ground or the sea, depending on which variation you're reading. A well-known Baltic legend tells the story of Jurata, the queen of the sea, who fell in love with a mortal fisherman named Kestiastus. When the god of thunder discovered their love, he destroyed Jurata's amber palace, scattering its pieces into the Baltic Sea. This is kind of, used as like an explanation as to why amber is often found washed up on the Baltic shores so frequently. In Chinese culture, amber was known as the soul of the tiger, which is so cool. It was believed to contain the soul of the tiger and was used in various protective amulets and traditional medicines. Today, however, people use amber in things like teething necklaces, which have become really popular, and they are believed to help soothe teething pain in infants. Amber's history and lore is really, really interesting. I love all of the mythology that surrounds it. This stone in particular has a lot of depth to the myths. And that you do get some stones which have been found more recently, and there's not a lot of mythology about them. But this bad boy, there's a lot of stories around it, which I find so interesting. So now we're going to move on to the healing properties. So amber is renowned for its potent healing properties, both physical and metaphysical. So first we're going to start off with the physical properties. Amber has been used historically as a natural remedy for pain relief. Its saccharinic acid content is believed to have anti-inflammatory properties, making it effective in alleviating joint pain, arthritis, and any kind of muscle discomfort you may be experiencing. Amber necklaces are, again, as I said before, used for infants to reduce their teething pain. The warmth of the skin releases trace amounts of this saccharinic acid from the amber, providing natural pain relief and calming effects. I'll leave it up to you to decide whether you want to do that. Please do not take this as medical advice. Amber is thought to stimulate the body's immune system as well and enhances its ability to fight things like infections and illnesses. It's particularly useful at driving recovery from sickness or like post-surgery. It also works as like a natural purifier and helps to detoxify your body by drawing out the toxins and promoting healthy metabolic processes. It also supports liver function and aids in the elimination of waste products. By supporting the endocrine system, amber helps to regulate metabolism and energy production, ensuring that the body operates at a more optimum level. Its regenerative properties aid in the healing wounds and tissue damage. It encourages cell regeneration, accelerating the recovery processes. Now we're going to look at amber's metaphysical properties. Its warm energy is very soothing, as we can tell from the beautiful colours. It helps to calm the mind and alleviate you of things like stress, anxiety, and depression. It instills a sense of peace and stability, making it easier to navigate emotional turbulence. By aligning with the solar plexus chakra, which is kind of down here, amber boosts self-esteem and personal empowerment. It encourages a positive outlook and helps to overcome feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. Amber's bright, sunny disposition helps to uplift your spirit and promotes a sense of happiness and joy. It also opens one up to just the pleasures of life, I guess, and encourages a positive and really optimistic attitude. So this gem facilitates the release of more negative emotions and past traumas, and kind of allows you to move forward with a lighter heart and not being haunted by your past. By energizing the sacral chakra, amber stimulates creative expression and inspires artistic endeavors. But we will talk more about the sacral chakra in a few minutes. It has a really warm and invigorating energy that stirs up passions and motivates action, and is really good if you just kind of want to get up and do something. So if you're particularly shy or hesitant, this may be a good stone for you. It creates a sense of like enthusiasm and a drive in pursuing your goals. It can also act as a powerful shield against any negative energies. It works to absorb them and transform them into clear and positive energy. So this kind of protective quality helps to create a more balanced and harmonious aura. It provides a safeguard for both the emotional and physical bodies, removing toxicity from your life and relationships. Amber also works to create a deeper connection to the spiritual realm, providing clarity and insight. It aids in things like meditation and spiritual practices like Reiki by calming the mind and kind of opening yourself up to higher spiritual wisdoms. If you're also into ancestral work, or that's something you want to get into, then this stone would work really, really well for that, because it has been used for so long by so many different centuries in our ancestors. It definitely kind of carries that through. So in the realm of chakra healing, amber is primarily associated with the solar plexus chakra, but it also has connections to the sacral chakra and the root chakra. So let's start off by looking at the solar plexus. So this is the center of personal power, self-confidence, and self-discipline. It governs our sense of identity, autonomy, and the ability to achieve our goals. Balanced solar plexus chakra enables us to kind of feel more in control and confident, whereas an imbalanced one can result in feelings of insecurity, lack of direction, and really low self-esteem. Amber resonates strongly with the solar plexus chakra, which is the next one on our list. So it enhances personal power and inner confidence. It helps to clear blockages in the chakra, allowing for a free flow of energy, which helps to boost self-esteem and the ability to manifest one's desires. By stimulating the chakra, amber infuses the wearer with courage and the determination to take on challenges. It supports the development of personal willpower and the ability to follow through with different decisions. Next up and lastly is the sacral chakra. So this is the center of creativity, pleasure, and emotional well-being. It governs our relationships, sexuality, and our kind of expression of our feelings. So a balanced sacral chakra fosters a healing emotional state, creativity, and the ability to enjoy one's pleasures in life. An unbalanced sacral chakra can lead to things like emotional instability, creative blocks, and issues with intimacy. So amber works to basically release your inhibitions and creates a more open and expressive emotional state, which is why it's good for the sacral chakra. It has the ability to cleanse and purify, which can help in releasing those emotional blockages and healing your past traumas. So this cleansing action allows for a more balanced and harmonious flow of emotions. By balancing the sacral chakra, amber can improve relationships by developing a better understanding of one's own emotions and enhancing the ability to connect with other people on that emotional level. Oh no, I was wrong. This is the last one. This is the root chakra. So this is basically like the foundation of our energy system, and it offers things like stability and grounding. It basically controls our sense of security as well and is linked to our physical health. So a balanced root chakra provides a strong sense of grounding, security, and vitality. Whereas if it's imbalanced, it can result in feelings of things like fear, instability, and physical health issues. So amber's connection to the earth element makes it an effective tool for grounding. It helps to stabilize energy and promotes a solid foundation for personal growth and a sense of security too. By balancing the root chakra, amber can enhance physical health and vitality. So its energy supports the body's natural healing processes and can provide a boost to overall physical well-being. Now we're going to move on to the star signs. In astrology, different gemstones are believed to resonate with specific star signs, enhancing their positive traits and mitigating things that they may find challenging, shall we say. So let's explore which star signs are most clearly associated with amber and how they will benefit from using this unique gemstone. So first off is Leo, which is from July the 23rd to August the 22nd. Amber's warm golden energy works well with Leo's fiery and confident nature. It enhances their natural charisma and helps them to shine even brighter in social and professional settings. Leos are naturally generous people, and amber can help amplify this trait by fostering a sense of abundance and well-being. On the other hand, amber helps temper Leo's tendency towards things like a little bit of arrogance and self-importance by promoting humility and a balanced sense of self-worth. Then we have Cancers. I have done a full video on Cancers, which I will link for you. But Cancer is, of course, a very emotional sign. And amber's soothing energy can help to stabilize their mood swings and provide comfort during times of emotional distress. So amber can strengthen Cancer's natural intuition and psychic abilities, helping them to trust their instincts and their own inner guidance. Because it is a protective stone, amber aligns with Cancer's instinct to protect their loved ones and their family and create a really safe, nurturing environment. Then we have Taurus, which is from April the 20th to May the 20th. And amber resonates with Taurus's need for stability and security and that kind of protection that we spoke about. So while Taurus can be resistant to change, amber kind of helps to gently open their minds to new possibilities. Because Taurus is an earth sign that values physical comfort, and amber's healing properties can enhance their overall health and vitality. Then we have Aquarius, which is from January the 20th to February the 19th. So Aquarius or Aquarii can sometimes feel disconnected from their reality because of their very visionary nature. Amber provides this grounding which helps them stay connected to the physical world. Its warm energy supports Aquarius's innovation and creative endeavors and encourages new ideas and solutions for them. So amber can help balance Aquarius's emotions, making it easier for them to connect with others on a deeper, more personal level. So there we have it. I hope you guys enjoyed that video all about the healing stone amber. If you did like this video, then I recommend you check out my videos on carnelian, citrine and tiger's eye. They're all kind of similar themes to amber, and they tend to be in the same section in the crystal shop. So I'd recommend you give those a watch if you're interested in learning more about these kind of crystals. Please don't forget to give me a quick follow on naturalliving_crystals over on Instagram. And let me know in the comments below if you have used amber and how you feel about it, and if you haven't used it and you're now kind of like, oh, I should maybe integrate this into my collection perhaps. As always, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, whatever it is you are up to. Stay happy and blessed be.